No, what happened? I just wanted to stay in the room. Oh, whoa. What is happening? Is this the new con? Is this? Whoa! I don't know what I was about. I don't know what I was about to say. Is this like? Is this? Oh
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
no, I'm good.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares? Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Really? All right, fuck it. Screw it. Let's see. Let's see the surprise. What surprise you gave me? That is cool. Wow. Don't tell me to. Oh, I thought it was gonna bring me back to the like
Okay, you remember
beginning.
how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
That's so cool. See, never played the game. I only started recently playing it, but seeing all of this is sick. This is really sick. Is this really the original case, or like the case? I don't know. I don't know. If anyone knows, tell me. I don't know too much about this game. That's cool right there. Is that how it used to look? Oh damn, that's crazy. All right, what's next? Uh, copy of the game, memory smile because it happened. Is that what it looked like? What? I don't know if anyone else is having like flashbacks and playing. Oh, that's what happened to me. I don't know if anyone else is having memories of or flashbacks of playing this game. I don't like. This is my first time
And over
experiencing it.
here is
Oh,
where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
did I go down there? What's over here? I want to go down there. There's so much options. I don't want to. Oh, I can't go down here or something. Knowing your city. I guess I can go down there. This is really cool. Damn. Oh, the girl. What is this? Oh, when they created. Okay. Wow, this is crazy. I never knew how much this game
Here's another moving passage.
was big. I
This
never heard
time
of this
from
game.
GameSpot.com. The The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean, there's a lot of other people. Someone told me about this game, and this game is still fun. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're being over dramatic. Being over dramatic. What is this? The series from 2013. How do I get over there? Oh wait, can I go downstairs?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, there you go.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No. Aww. Are we about to see Steam reviews? Because every time I look at a review on
Honestly,
Steam, it's
I could not be
terrible.
bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I don't know how to feel about this. I just don't know what to say. This game is just entertaining just to hear. Like, just a story. When the idea of the game for the game is good because...
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No, you're not.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
No, you're not. You're not preachy, man. You just talk a lot.
I always, well,
You
to
have
be
a
honest,
beautiful,
I had always
beautiful
thought of
voice
the game's
that talks a
dialogue as
lot.
being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
You didn't let
Perhaps
these
the
people
Stanley
down. I'm
Parable
enjoying the game,
isn't quite
man.
as sterling as I always remembered.
I'm enjoying the game. Don't you worry, man. I love the Stanley game right now. Where else am I going? Oh.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Are we going to have a skip button?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time
Oh, I have
so
a
that
little...
the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it
I don't want
is,
to skip
so on
this.
and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
Oh
So
my
now
God.
you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until
let him talk, 'cause I don't wanna skip
245.
this. I wanna
But the
see what he
logic of
says.
elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years.
I wonder how
until
long
just
this is.
yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of choices, or what
Okay,
have
just
you,
repeat
and
yourself.
therefore by becoming.
There you go.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course.
Oh,
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
really?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh, there's no door.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of the...
You talk too much.
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same?
What's happening?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Oh my God, you're so messed up. Oh, he's completely gone now. He stopped talking. Yay! I am free. My mind is clear. Alright, is there any door? Do I just press the button again? That looks like it's getting smaller and smaller. What's that? I think I gotta skip again. Oh, what is that noise? Stop! Stop! Button! Button, please!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the...
Oh my God, I can't! I'm sorry! Come back! Talk to me! Oh man. How long am I in this room for? Skip
The
again.
end is never the end, 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 is never the
How long
end,
did
is never
this
the
work?
end, is never the end, is never the end.
Alright, out here. Oh, it's dripping now. Is it dripping? I just saw water drip. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on. Button, go. Oh! I think he's mad at me now. I think he's mad at me. Let's skip one more time. Skippies! Oh! Maybe every time I skip, I get a new area? What is that? There's not much collectibles. I was hoping collectibles, but maybe I'm just dumb and I'm not finding them. Oh! I don't know. If anyone knows if there's any collectibles, I need to know. Oh, what just happened? It was all green and stuff. I'm scared. I don't want to be here no more. Yeah, let's get out of here. Please don't do that. No, no, no. Please don't do that. Please skip, 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 skip. Oh! The button broken? I guess the button's broken. Okay. What just happened here? How long have I been in there for? He said it's been like almost like a year. Whoa. That was awesome. That is really cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is awesome. Maybe it's oh. Oh! I don't know what to do. Should I just start doing the old stuff, or you know what? Let's go straight to the new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Oh.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah, let's do the new stuff, and then I'll probably stream it, or probably stream it, or probably record myself playing the old. I don't know. I want to try new stuff first. Try it. Let's try. Oh.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
What's happening?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Is this part 2 of the game?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I don't know, but this is really cool. This is sick.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yes.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh, is it just a joke? I got excited. I was
Now,
like,
to be
oh,
clear,
my great part
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
This is sick, man. Even though it's a joke, it would have been cool if they actually made a part 2 of this, but it's just a joke. We know it's a joke. The red carpet, new features. Alright, where we going, boys? Where we going? What?
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
No way. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Alright.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
That's right.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
It does. It sounds wonderful. Let's see what it says.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
You worked really hard on that button? I'm proud of you. My name is not Jim, though.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
What else should I do? Infinite hole. What's this one? No, please no screenshots of Stanley Parable. What is this?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I'm gonna touch the bucket. Let's touch the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they?
Not really.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright, so I got a bucket now. Nice. You can't jump. Yeah, I got an achievement called You Can't Jump. Button that says
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Nope.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Alright, what's the next feature? What about this? Oh, there's more free, new, easy. Oh, is that me? Hold up. I don't want to. I want to explore
An
everything.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
No.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
The jump circle, infinite hole. What's this? No screenshots. Red is the new orange. Collectibles? Alright, let's see what's down here.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yeah. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen. What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I guess the collectibles?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
That's so cool! Oh, whoa. Alright, that's 1 out of 6 then.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game, and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
So, the point, you want me to start collecting now? I don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, the infinite hole. Let's try that. I'm gonna try to put everything in one video, but it's seeming boring a little bit, but... I'm enjoying the game. The jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
The jump circle. Back to the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
There you go. I'm falling.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No, I'm good.
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Nope. Gonna see what the secret is in here. There's a secret in here. I know there's a secret.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Whoa.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
We can make it
What
if
normal
we
person
try,
actually
just
wants
the
to
two
fall
of us.
infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
Yes, you-
Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Did I just chill here? Is that an option? Looks like the cigarettes are like in the texture. It's not out. Yeah, it's not. Oh, that sucks.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Oh my god, the sequel. Oh my god, I love this game. This game is fun. Alright, so we got collectibles, we got a hole, we got a bucket. Well, the achievement doesn't want to work. I think we did everything. What is this one, though? I don't know what that one is. Let's just get out of here. Exit. The button that says the name, merch, setting world champion, the Stanley bucket. Alright. This map, free achievement. Okay, we did basically all of them, except one part, but let's get out of here. I don't wanna be chilling over here for too long.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes, I'm ready to move on. Is that really what I look like? I look cool. I look a badass. Sex please no screenshot. Okay.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. So,
No.
let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here
Let's
it
go.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
This is really what it is?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold
Look,
on,
they're
let me do
collectibles.
a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, this is cool. Don't talk. Oh, what? That is sick.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be